Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa bihi nasta'een. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahil aliyil azim. All praises belong to Allah, Lord of the universe. May peace and blessing of Allah be upon the Prophet Muhammad, his family, his companions and his followers until the day of judgment. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands in Al-Quranul Karim, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu ku anfusakum wa ahlikum naro. O you who believe, save your soul and your family from a fire. Wa qala Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the messenger of Allah was reported to have said, Baliu anni walau ayah, convey my information even if it is only the verse. My brothers, sisters and my dear audiences, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace and blessing of Allah be upon you. Welcome to the English on a Tawun Radio and TV. The program is broadcasting every Tuesday at 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. This program is jointly organized by Muslim Patana School and Ta'awun Radio and TV. My brothers and sisters, how you guys doing? I hope you're doing great, and I'm doing fine. Yet again around the program today is such a special program because I have guest. Our guest today, she's a student of Muslim Patana School. My brother and sister, English is very important for Thai people, and among ASEAN community, among Thai people, among ASEAN people, they use English. And today, it is a great to be all ears. Our guest today is Tuanfatimah Abdulabut. Please welcome. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you.
Okay. Tuanfatimah, could you introduce yourself to the audiences, please?
Yes, okay. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Tuanfatimah Abdulabut, or you can call me Fati. I am a student in Muslim Patana School, grade 5/1.
Yes. Tuanfatimah, English is, the working language for ASEAN community. Especially nowadays, English is a very important and incumbent among Thai people, right?
Yes.
As a student of high school, right? Why are you interested in English?
I have a dream since I was very young.
Yeah.
I want to study abroad. I want to travel around the world and want to talk to other people. And I want to have a conversation and speak English with them.
Yeah.
I want to understand everything about them.
Yes, great. Do you have any star class?
No, I didn't have any extra class.
Okay. Our topic today is practice speaking English at home.
Yes.
Okay. From the very beginning that you were interested in English. Okay. How do you practice speaking English at home?
First of all, I start to set myself the goal, and every day I always speak English with my mom. I try to speak, I try to listen a lot,
That's great.
and I try to repeat after the native speaker.
I see. Yes. And you watch online?
Of course, yes.
You follow the program?
Of course,
on
yes.
the YouTube?
On YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook.
Very fantastic.
Yes.
Yes. Lots of students, they would like to be good at speaking English, right? You are, interested in English from very beginning. So could you please tell us a little bit more about how do you manage your time in practice speaking at home?
I think you don't need a lot of time to practice.
Yes.
Just only like 15 minutes a day.
15
It's
minutes a
enough.
day?
Yes. Like every evening when I come back home, I always use the application that's named Duolingo or
very
Cakes.
great.
Yes. It is a very simple application that you can learn English, and it's
see.
very fun. It's like a quiz. Yes, like
This is great. This is great. Platform. Especially right now, we have got the application, lots of application in English, right?
yes,
You install lots of application on your
Yes.
smartphone.
many
Okay.
kinds of application.
This is very important for our generation and generation to come. Especially, they always would talk, in English, and they always, sit in extra class, right?
Yes.
Nowadays, we can see lots of students, they would like to talk to the foreigner.
Yes.
And you told me that you talk to the foreigner online, right? You
Yes.
listen to, you watch online, lots of program, right? We can, especially the program online that is free of charge as well. We don't pay any pence, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sister, brothers who are listening to the program today, it is a great, opportunity for you to be all ears. Our guest, Tuanfatimah Abdulabut, she's very eager to learn, and especially English for communication. Tuanfatimah, our school, Muatyom 4, as I mentioned, we have emphasized on English for communication a lot. Especially we teach English in class, right? We would like all students, get used to speak English. Especially students in class, we try our best to speak English, right?
Yes.
And you are the student of Muslim Pasar, okay? When you learn English, student in Muslim Pasar school, lots of students, they speak Thai and Malay, right?
Yes, Thai and Malay.
And you can speak Thai, Malay, Arabic, English, 4 languages, I do believe. So, have you ever, introduced them to practice speak English?
Of course, sometimes I speak English with them, even
Very
though
good.
they cannot reply me. But sometimes they want to reply me, but they don't know the vocabulary.
I see.
They try to like use the body language or speak like moo blah blah.
Sure. But we have to, do our best. Especially we are, Thai people. There is no foreigner. No American people, no Englishman in our province, so we can practice. We can learning by doing, right?
Yes.
Learn by doing when it's very important for our student, for our generation, and our audiences who are fond of speaking English, right? Speaking English is a very important for people, especially Thai people. You have to practice speaking a lot. We study grammar at school, right? And we have to practice speaking. Especially we learn about grammatical rule at school, and then we have to practice. If you learn grammar for examination, I think it is not result of the studying English, right? Tuanfatimah, you are very eager to learn not only English. I believe that, right? So English right now. Thai people, they take time, online, especially they playing computer games,
Yes.
right? And you take time on, studying English online. It is a very important for a student, right? So nowadays, you can see our teenager, right, who are studying in classroom, and when they finish studying in classroom, they always do homework and they finish.
Yes.
They don't practice, right? This is very, I think it's a very precious time for the student. If you want to be good at speaking, you have to speak a lot, right?
Speak a lot.
You as the student of Thai school, not international school, right?
Yes.
And then you have to spend double time every day to get English for communication. You and your friend and your mother, as you told me, you
Yes.
talk to your mother, your mom.
Yeah.
Okay. And how do you practice listening or practice studying vocabularies?
Okay. I love to watch movies on Netflix, on YouTube or
Great.
whatever, and I love to watch cartoons.
I see.
I think sometimes watching movie, they have many kind of benefits.
Yeah.
We can learn many more new vocabularies.
Yes.
I think movies, there are many slang and idioms.
Sure.
So when I watch the movies, first round, I turn on the subtitle to know what they are talking about, and I try to catch the vocabularies.
This is great.
And the second round, I turn off the what we call that, the subtitle, and try to listen how they pronounce it. Yes.
And what about vocabularies that you practice? Especially, vocabulary that is a very, very different vocabularies, academic vocabularies, right? So, do you stick vocabulary on board or something that you have?
I always search from dictionaries, and I love to read BBC News.
BBC
they have
News
many difficult words, so I always list every day and find some new vocabularies. I think vocabulary is the most important for English. If we don't know vocabularies, we cannot talk.
Especially now we have got lots of vocabularies in English, right? If we want to talk in English, we have to have vocabularies. Especially students who study, high school, they always, repeat only vocabulary in classroom. They don't focus on studying outside, studying online, right? Or studying on the YouTube. Now we have seen lots of YouTubers. They make a video, free of charge. We can listen, we can all ears. We can, listen and we can watch online, right? In order to upgrade our English, I think we have got, lots of information, right, on the internet, right? Especially network right now, we can see internet, YouTube, Twitter, right? And we have got Line, English, and you told me that application, lots of application in English, right? We can practice. It's free of charge. Right? It is great, chance for students who are listening to the program today. It is great for you to practice speaking English at home because you have got, the opportunity to practice speaking English at home, even though you study in class, and when you get home, you have to practice. Practice every day, just only 15 minutes. 15 minutes per day. Per day. Enough.
I think it's enough because I think nowadays Thai students study very hard.
I see.
And they don't have time to review the lesson. So 15 minutes is enough, I think.
It's just enough.
If you try to focus on it, it's enough.
It is great, brother. Brother, sister, practice or just practice speaking 15 minutes per day. When talking about practice speaking English per day, it is we call repeat over and over again. We repeat over and over again, right? We have to practice. Especially now, I've got the information on the internet. We call dictionary. Cambridge or Oxford, right? And this is we can listen to human voice, right? Directly, right? Tuanfatimah, when you listen to the vocabularies online, did you take down the word?
Yes, I take down on post-it and I stick it on the wall.
Stick on the board. And then you practice.
Practice
listening, practice pronouncing, right?
Yes.
It is great. Okay, brothers, this is a great method. This is great, methodology, great activity for you who would love to be good at speaking English. Especially, you can set up, your room, right? Your room, they set up the room, right? And then you can stick vocabulary on the board.
Wall,
a friend of mine told me, he used to stick on, on the window, on television,
table
that vocabularies that they have never seen before. They stick, and they repeat, listen and repeat. Eventually, he could speak English. This is a great, opportunity for Thai students to do. Even though you don't have extra class, you can do, activity at home. You can practice speaking English at home. That's right?
Yes.
Okay. Tuanfatimah, as a Thai people study in Thai school, especially Islamic school, Muslim Bahasa school, how to motivate our audiences to be darling of English for communication?
I think you have to focus on your goal. Set up your goal and try to, what we call that? Set up your mind again. Yeah. And the most important things is I think you have to surround it something in English.
Yeah.
For example, you try to think something in English every day. For example, like when you take a bath, you see the shampoo and you type, oh, this one is called shampoo. Instead of อันนี้คือแชมพูยาสระผม but you try to think in English. Today I'm going to wear like red dress instead of ฉันจะใส่เสื้อสีแดง so I think this tip will make you like have more vocabularies and you know how to make the sentences.
Yes. Especially you talk about yourself, right? When you wear hijab, I am wearing hijab, you know, and I'm taking off hijab, right? We can do according to our, you know, our vocabulary and our knowledge, right? This is great. Okay. Brothers and sisters, this is a great activity, you know, for you to do at home. If you are fond of speaking English, you know, you have to do according to Tuanfatimah, you know, stated, right? Because this is a great activity we call genuine situation, right? Genuine situation is very important for students who love to speaking, practice speaking, reading and listening, right? Especially nowadays, we can see lots of YouTubers, they don't have any vocabulary and then they start learning and then you've got lots of a mountain vocabulary, you know what we call vocabulary bank, right? They have got, and then they try their best to speak, to practice, and they, you know, make a YouTuber. They make, you know, and they produce the video and make a video, and it is a very important for our generation, you know, student, adolescent who are listening to the program today. Tuanfatimah, especially, you know, idiom of today, idioms is very important in English, right? How do you practice idiom?
Oh, of course, I learned listen from the music. I think many songs they have idioms. And nowadays, I believe that many teenagers they listen to music. Sometimes they don't know what's the meaning of that song, but they listen every day. But they didn't search for the meaning. That's why they don't get vocabulary.
I see.
For me, when I listen to the new song, and I listen, and there are some new word, and I like, oh, this is my new word, so I'm going to search for the meaning. And I want to say to our audience that you need to focus on the meaning of the song too. Sometimes we listen, but we don't know. Sometimes it's bad meaning.
I see.
Yes.
That is according to context, right?
Yeah.
In English, one word, many more meaning, right? We have to listen to the music. The music can tell us, right? This is the meaning of bad vocabularies, right? For example, we can say, you know, the word go, but it's not the meaning only one go, right? But it's lots of the meaning in English, right? So, brothers and sisters, this is a great, you know, platform for you to do at home. Especially if you are fond of speaking, you have to speak according to Tuanfatimah stated that you have to stick vocabulary, you have to practice over and over again, read, and I say that role play as well. Role play is very important. Do you practice at the mirror?
Oh, of course.
Of course.
Like sometimes I think like I'm crazy. I always talk to myself in the mirror.
Okay. Okay, a little bit concerned, you know, studying in classroom. Okay. When a student teach you, okay, you know, I teach you in English, that's right?
Yeah.
And I believe that you can get the word. You can catch the word as well.
Yes.
But, you know, your classroom, you know, I access that 70% student can get English.
Yes.
They can, you know, catch the word, right? according to me, I speak English classroom because I would love to, call upon the student to practice listening. Every day I speak English. Every day I talk in English in classroom, because if they are get used to listening the English for communication, even though they are broken a little bit English,
Yes.
they have to develop, right? Especially student in class, when we teach grammar, I teach grammar in Thai or in English.
In English.
In English.
Yes.
Do you get?
Yes, I
Very
get
good.
it.
So, brother and sister, we can teach grammar in English, right? And even though you see the weak student in class, you can translate in Thai a little bit,
Yes.
right? Because grammar is complicated, right? It is complicated, grammar. Okay, and I would love you to practice speaking rather than practice grammar. That's right.
Yes.
So if you speak, you are familiar with speaking, listening. Grammar is very easy because you have been familiar with over and over again your practice, right? Okay, Tuanfatimah, at home you have got lots of subject, right?
Yes,
Arabic
many.
subject that you have to practice as well. Malayu subject,
Science, especially science.
yeah, and then you manage the time, at home, lots of subject, right? That you, and I like to say our audiences, right? Tuanfatimah, she's eager to learn very much, right? So you, as student, you have to be good at, subjects, not only English. That's right.
Yes,
not only English. But if you are focused on English, you have to focus speaking, listening, as Sister Tuanfatimah, mentioned, right? Tuanfatimah, English is the working language for us in community. You told me that you have got a goal to be an exchange student, right?
Yes.
And I think, which country do you want to go?
I want to go maybe Canada.
Canada.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you want to go to Canada?
I love maple trees and I love natural there.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Brother and sister, our professor who are listening to the program today, if you got the program exchange student, right, an exchange student to Canada, please, right? Okay, please tell us, please inform us, okay? Because Tuanfatimah, she's interested in, studying in Canada.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, an exchange student, right? Okay, Tuanfatimah, as a student of Islamic private school,
Yeah.
you have to practice Arabic as well, right?
I love Arabic.
When compared with Arabic and English, which subject, which language is very hard?
I think Arabic is harder
It's
because
harder.
in English they don't have girl and man vocabularies, but Arabic they have for girl and for
feminine,
man.
masculine.
Yes.
I see. Like a French language. Okay. And you told me that you manage your time at home. You practicing in 15 minutes. And do you practice Arabic as well?
Of course, I love Arabic. Now I can speak English, and the next language that I would like to learn is Arabic. And also Chinese. I love Chinese too. So, if English, I always practice during I want to sleep, before sleep. So I'm going to read the books a little bit, and if Arabic, I will learn at school because we have Arabic teachers, so I can ask them many kinds of things. Yeah.
What about the role of parents? At home. Okay, could you please recommend a little bit more about the role of parent at home?
My mom, she loved to speak English too.
I see.
She loved to watch movie like me. So sometimes we watch together and we speak
Talk together.
Yes, talk together. And if my dad, he don't know how to speak English, but he tried to. He tried to
talk.
blah blah. Sometimes I just laugh at him. Yeah. and now he's learning the new word. I want to go number one. I want to go number two. I don't know where he get it from.
Yeah. Brother, sister, maybe you are confused about number one, number two. That if you want to go number one, that means you wanna, I like to say, you wanna go. For example, we say to urinate. Number two, that you wanna go to toilet.
Yeah.
So, number one, number two. English use number one, number two. Okay. I would like to go number one. I would like to go number two. It's up to you. Okay. But number one is very polite.
Yeah.
Number two is very polite as well. Both are polite, talking, speaking to your friend, to your stranger, right? Okay, brothers, this is a great, right, opportunity for you at home. If you would love to practice, okay, this is a great model for you to practice speaking both Arabic and English, right?
Yes.
So, Tuanfatimah, as you told me, Arabic is very difficult and harder than English, right? So, vocabulary in Arabic is very complicated as well. And I do believe that you have to be good at speaking Arabic as well, right?
A little bit.
Okay, because you told me that you like to be good at speaking Arabic, English, and Chinese.
Yeah.
Okay, and do you practice Chinese?
Now I stopped learning Chinese because I think it's too hard. But now I try to focus on Arabic. Yeah.
Yeah, because Chinese is a picture language.
Yeah.
Right? you have to recognize and you have to remember the picture, that picture, right? Okay, brothers, this is a great, opportunity. It's a great chance for you to be all ears. Tuanfatimah talk, right? Tuanfatimah inform everything. Tuanfatimah, interchange to you and change with me and with you as well. Okay, brother and sister, this is a very incumbent language in ASEAN community, especially when we go to Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, all of them speak English, right?
Yes.
And I see, Malaysian people, they speak Malay, right? At the same goes, they speak English. It is quite, familiar with them, right? English and Malay. Okay. Tuanfatimah, you study in class, you practice English at home, and you told me that you would like to be an exchange student, right? I think it's a great, opportunity for students, all of you who are listening to the program today, to study abroad, right? Even though you practice at home, but if you go abroad, different environment, right? And I think that you dream of, living and staying out there because of the environment, right? Environment, right? This is great for you, especially teenager. I would, recommend that you have to think twice before going to study, especially, I don't like to say in Thailand, right? Before going to study university, right? You have to be ponder over when you wanna study. This is bringing the benefit or not, right? For you and for society, right? Tuanfatimah, English is bring the benefit to society or not?
Of course, many benefits.
How to bring benefit to others by using English?
For me, like today, I saw the students in grade 1, grade 7. Yeah. They are doing some homework in English, and I see like they are very serious because they cannot do that.
Yeah.
So I just look for them and I teach them. Yeah, just teach them a little bit. Yeah, and I think sometimes teaching my friends for fun, they make them happy.
Yes. Tuanfatimah, do you think we start teaching grammar in which class? This is very important.
For me, grammar should teach during Matayom. Yeah, because
especially Matayom 4.
Yeah, when we are young, like Prathom, yeah, we should learn about conversation,
Conversation.
speaking, listening, reading, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think this is great, idea for you at home. We start speaking English from the very beginning, prathom, okay, and then maximum 1, 2, 3, and when you rise up to maximum 4, you have to practice,
Grammar.
learning and listening and practice grammatical rule because it is quite important. 3 years, grammatical rule 3 years, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Brother sister, I would like to call upon our brothers sister special teacher who are teaching the English, right? Who are teaching English, you have to focus on speaking rather than grammatical rule, prathom and matayom, right? Machum 1, 2, 3. So I think we speak correctly, we speak fluently. Grammar comes second. Grammar is is coming automatically, right? When we talk, we don't talk. What are your name? No. What's your name?
Yeah.
This is grammar,
What's
right?
your name?
This is
Yeah.
grammar. We don't talk. Especially, I talk to you a broken English, especially, right? I think I can to do. It's a broken grammar, but we can do. We can do first. We can do. I can to do, even though it's broken, English, but we have to try, right? So we cannot focus on grammatical rule rather than, speaking, because lots of Thai people, they focus on grammar rather than.
Yeah, when they focus on grammar and sometimes we use broken English,
Sure.
And then they love to bully. Yeah, and Thai people always say like "kadeh."
Yeah.
When we try to pronounce like native speaker, they always say "oh kadeh jang."
Yes.
So that's not a good idea.
I see.
I think that's a bad idea. We need to like speak like a native speaker.
We have to support them to speak.
Support them, yeah.
Especially even though they have got broken English, we have to support. Okay, talk, right? Rather than bully them, as you told.
Yeah.
Okay, brother sister, this is a great idea, great notion for you to be all ears, right? As Tuanfatimah mentioned, this is very important for student and teacher as well to practice together. That's right. Teacher talk in English, even though a little bit English, speak. What's your name? How are you doing? Right? We have to change greeting every day. How are you doing? How are things? How's everything? As I teach students in classroom, I always say, how are you doing? Rather than how are you? And I also say, how's it going as well? Okay. This is, it's a great, platform to speaking, practice speaking every day. You go in classroom, teacher, you have to greet, you have to use how are you, how you doing, how's everything, how's it going, how have you been, right? This is to mobilize students to be familiar with listening and speaking English, right? Okay, Tuanfatimah, when you learn English, at home, what is your problem when you listen to the foreigner, especially native speaker? What is the problem of you when you watch television?
Native speakers sometimes they always like link the word,
link the
words, and they speak very fast. So I don't know what they're saying, and I have to like stop and try to focus. And in English they have many accents, right? British accents and American accents. I think British accents is a little bit hard for me because some letter they pronounce, especially R. So I have to listen carefully. What are they saying?
Sure. So British English and American English is different, right?
Yeah.
I used to talk to the international student. She replied to me that different, a little bit different. So as you told me that linking sound is very important in practice or in speaking, in doing activity in English, right? Thai people, they are used to listening, I am, reading, You know, I am talking.
reading. I am talking.
I am looking. Look at the blackboard. Look at the whiteboard. But they don't
Link the
the
word,
word.
yeah.
They don't link the word. When you don't link the word, students who are studying, listening, you know, they mimic or imitate the teacher, right? Look at the blackboard. Student, okay, look at the blackboard.
Blackboard.
When you say look at the board, look at the board.
Look at.
Okay, look at the board. Look at the board. That means board, right? Look at. This is a link word. Linking word is very important.
Yeah.
When you watched, you know, English movie, when you watch English film, all of them use
Link.
linking word because they are familiar with, you know, talking, speaking, because they, you know, inborn English, right? Okay, brothers, this is very important for you to interchange with us. Okay, if you have got any information, any question to ask, to interchange with us, press the number 073-491-221. It's about 20 minutes left for you at home. If you would love to interchange with you know, Tuanfatimah, you know, just press the number 073-491-221. And I guarantee that Tuanfatimah can talk to you, inshallah. Even though you are teacher, you are lecturer. Okay, the first caller call. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, yeah, how are you doing?
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, may I have your name, please?
Nah, but today.
But today, yeah. Now, Tuan Fatimah, you know, as my guest, right?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes.
Okay, be with you. Okay. Do you have any question to ask?
Ya, I will start with Fatimah. Assalamualaikum, Fatimah.
Yes, waalaikumsalam.
Yeah, how are you today? Now?
I'm great. Thank you. How about you?
Yeah, alhamdulillah. Yeah, so because I am an old man, always visit hospital. But now I better come back home and do activity five times of the compulsory prayer. Sometimes I can go to the mosque.
Yes.
Where is your home, Fatimah?
I live in Talokapo.
Oh, the Lokapo, not far from my home.
Okay.
Where do you study your English?
I study at home and at school too, and also online class. Online class, I mean from YouTube, TikTok, or like that, not an extra class.
Are you finished school?
Yes. I'm in grade 5.
I hope. I hope you can work. And then your English is very good.
Thank you so much.
You study abroad.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
You want to know about my English, Fatima?
Yeah.
You want to know?
Have you ever heard, you know, he talked to this station?
No, I
No,
haven't.
never.
Also can
Yeah,
teach
Chi, yeah.
Because I am not attend the class early. Study by review and practice with
Yeah.
my brain.
This is great.
Every day 5 or 6 people.
Yes.
Many my friends who study English together can practice and help each other. Many foreigners when I meet with him, when I greet him, with English language, he asked me, "Where do you study?" You study abroad? No, I study by radio only. Are you English teacher? No, I'm farmer. That is 100% link. Oh, what do you want?
Yes.
Is your parents still alive?
Oh, yes.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have 7 siblings. 4 brothers and 3 sisters.
And then when you finish school,
Excuse
again,
me?
please.
Excuse me?
next year
When you
inshallah
finish school,
Next year, inshallah.
or next year, maybe you will listen English and increase the, and then you can speak very fast as your own language. Like how many language you can speak now, Fatima?
I can speak Thai, Malayu, English, and a little bit of Arabic. Yes.
Oh, very good. It's absolutely fine. It is a good opportunity for you. You can join the program with Achama and the Ta'awudalu.
yes
And
yeah
then, but you can always follow this program. But you did not. What is this part? If I can follow this program from Ta'awun. Okay now. Maybe another people will talk with you from another place.
Yeah.
Waalaikum salam.
most welcome Assalamualaikum. Okay, thank you for joining. Okay, our sister Fatimah say, okay, when I heard I would like to be good at speaking English. Okay, this is great. It's great.
She's my friend.
Yeah, you're friend as well. Brother and sister, this is a great, opportunity for you to practice speaking English because you are ASEAN people. ASEAN people, you have to use English in very near future because English is all around, Fatima. It's all around.
Yeah.
We cannot stay away. We cannot shun English. We can see English is everywhere, right? You as a Thai people, even though you say that I hate English, English will come to you, right? One day English will come to you, especially students who are studying in, university. They have to use English.
Yeah.
Even though you hate English, you have to use English, okay? Brother said this is great, okay, for you at home to initiate with us by calling the number 073491221. Our listener, you can type, if you would like to type, you just type on the Ta'awun TV, or fan page, Facebook fan page of Ta'awun TV, right? You can type and you can put forward question. You can bring the topic. You wanna put forward question. You wanna make up question. Just press the number 073491221. It's about 13 minutes left. 13 minutes left. Okay, brother and sister, this is precious time for you to be all ears. Tuanfatimah talking English. This is a great, for student, for teenager, for all listener who are interested in English for communication. Especially English is ASEAN language, right? You go to Malaysia, you can talk in Malay and English. You go to Singapore, you can talk English, Chinese language. You go to Indonesia, you can talk English, Arabic and Bahasa Melayu. Brunei as well, right? Lots of countries in ASEAN, they communicate in English. Fatimah. Okay, a little bit concern English for communication in Thailand. You told me that extra class, I think extra class is very important. Some students who are developing English for communication little bit, but nowadays platform YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, it is very important source or application or platform for students rather than extra class. That's right, because we can choose what we want to study, what we want to listen to, right?
And we don't have to pay anybody.
Sure, we don't pay any pence, any baht, right? So if you have got you have got a chance to study, I think there are lots of channels. You can type on the Google, or you can Google practice speaking English. I think 100 websites, 100 vlog, you can follow up, right? This is a great for you to practice speaking English, at home. Especially Tuanfatimah practice speaking at home and talk to her mother, even though her father speak a little bit English,
Yes.
right? And when you listen over and over again, you practice step by step, gradually, you can be good at speaking and listening English, right? Tuan Fatimah, some vocabularies in English is very complicated, as you told me. Especially they use link word. They use the linking word, linking sound. Okay. You listen over and over again. Okay. I would like to ask you how many times per one vocabulary per one vocabulary that you practice. It is a very complicated vocabulary.
It's depend on word. It's if a hard word like 2 or 3 days, and I try to like listen a lot and try to make the sentence from that vocabularies.
You can make a sentence according to vocabularies, especially when we say patient, not patent, right?
Yeah,
Patient. We have to listen to human voice on dictionary online. When you listen over and over again, patient, not patent, not genium, but genuine, right? We have to listen, brothers and sisters. We have to listen. We have to watch and follow and pronounce, right?
Yes.
When we listen to the vocabularies in English, we have to pronounce directly. That's right. So when you pronounce, English for communication vocabularies in English, okay, how do you know it is correct, incorrect?
I always use Siri. Siri, and if Siri don't understand, that means you speak it wrong. I think other one that very important is syllable stressing.
Yeah.
Sometimes like Thai people, banana.
Yes.
But native speaker they say banana. We have to stress.
Yes, according to syllabus. For example, development is development. We have to learn how to pronounce according to syllabus as well. When you pronounce correctly, that means you listen, you hear the foreigner or the native speaker speak, you can get the word. You can maybe I believe that when you listen to American people, Englishmen, they talk online, they talk on the television, you can get the word, you can catch the word, because you listen over and over again, you practice over and over again. This is a great, brother and sister, practice listening and practice pronouncing, right? Okay, this is great. Okay, the time is running out, my brothers, just only 4 minutes left. If you would love to engage with us, just press the number 073-491-221. It is live on Ta'awun Radio and TV every Tuesday. You can be a part of the program. Just press the number as I told you. Okay, brother, sister, English is all around as I told you, right? You can see lots of Muslim, who live in southern part of Thailand. They speak English every day, but they don't know this is English, right? For example, bake, pocket, right? They speak English, but they don't know this is English, right? But if you pronounce correctly, a little bit, because bag is not bake, bag, a little bit, you can get the word, right? Especially put in the bag, not put in the bake, right?
Put in the
but
bag.
you develop a little bit. Bag, not bake, right?
Bag.
Pocket,
Yeah.
right? This is English, especially, fruit. Durian, rambutan, right? Because wadiye, wamote, a little bit. In Thailand, we always, speak English by pronouncing this with computer.
Strawberry.
Yes. Strawberry. Okay. or just strawberry as well, right? Both. Brothers and sisters, this is a great time for you to practice speaking English at home. This is a great model for you to be all ears today. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, where are you calling from, bro?
I'm calling from Yaha district.
Yaha district. May I have your name, please?
Yeah, I'm Ibrahim Sakor.
Ibrahim. Okay, Ibrahim, do you have any question to ask our guest today?
No, I want to try only, but I just follow your program.
Yes, my pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any idea to interchange with us?
Only greeting, I want to try to call in.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you do for a living?
I'm only cutting rubber.
Oh, I see, a gardener.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a gardener.
Gardener can speak English very important. Very fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm really like about English speaking.
Very, very fantastic. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you practice English? How do you practice speaking English?
I'm only following the all copy under the foreigner.
Wow.
Foreigner.
Yeah.
I
That's
see.
great.
Okay. Do you always talk to the foreigners?
Sometime only.
Sometime.
Yes.
Yeah, that means you are very interested in speaking English. That's right.
Now I'm so exciting.
Wow. Exciting.
Yeah, first time for me for contact with Dawn TV.
Yeah, my pleasure. Most welcome.
I
Yes.
don't know how to say it now.
Pardon?
He said he don't know how to say.
Yeah. Okay, brother, do you watch? Are you watching online or you are listening on the radio?
Yeah, just listening.
Listening on the radio.
Just follow your program.
Oh, this station can reach you at Yaha.
Yes.
Oh, very.
I'm from Katong Village.
I see.
This place,
Yeah. This is great.
I
Okay.
try for to do the best.
Yes, it's great. It's great. It's
But,
great.
my English when I speak, but it's not grammar.
Yeah. You can talk. You can talk, brother. Inshallah. Hello.
Okay, maybe next time I.
Inshallah, my pleasure.
Again.
Welcome.
Okay.
Most welcome.
Your accent is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, my pleasure. Most welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me. Assalamualaikum.
Yeah. Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, just gardener, interested in speaking. Even though, he doesn't study in class, he told us that he doesn't focus on grammar. I think speaking is a very important first priority. We have to speak. When we speak over and over again, speak every day, and the grammar is come second, right? Okay, brothers and sisters, the time is running out, okay? For you at home, right? If you would love to be a part of the program, okay, just press the number, just 1 minute left, only 1 minute left. One caller, inshallah. If you want to call, just press the number 0734912221, okay? This is your program, this is your radio, okay? You can listening to the radio, right? You can watch online, right? Listen to the radio is, is very easy, because lots of listener, you listen to the radio, okay? Even though you are on Facebook, okay, you can talk, can see me in person, can see Tuanfatimah in person, can see me in person as well. Okay, just 1 minute. If there is no caller, call. I would like to sum up a little bit today. Okay, brothers and sisters, English is all around. English is very incumbent, important for ASEAN people. Thai people is in ASEAN community, right? Tuanfatimah is in ASEAN. And you is in ASEAN, right? ASEAN community. 10 countries. And all people in the world, they use English as international language. And we as ASEAN people, we regard English as the second or third language rather than international or foreign language, right? And last but not least, as the organizer, Brother Muhammad Ibrahim, I would like to say thank you very much for Tuanfatimah Abdulabut, okay, joining me today. Thank you very much indeed. And my brother sister, don't forget to tune in and follow our program every Tuesday, right? After Isha prayer or at 8:30 to 9:30 p.m., right? Thank you very much for the caller call and for our listener out there who are listening to the program today. And last but not least, thank you very much for manager here and the technician out there. If there is something I missed today, I, as the organizer, do apologize for all mistake. With that, wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time, same station. Bye for now.